What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Team Pizza Plays Bloodborne. I, of course, am Whatthefnu.
And I'm Drawman.
Hang on a second, it's been a while, so let me make sure I remember what all the buttons do.
This button prevents death.
Yeah, okay, this button keeps death from happening, this button makes death happen for others. Gotcha. Alright, I think I'm good from here.
And this button makes death happen faster for me. I don't know why I would have that button.
Because
Why would...
sometimes you need a couple extra bullets for your gun that does piddle-ass damage on everything.
It's literally a little pop gun.
I'm still laughing at that, by the way. I just love it's almost comical in the sense that your weapon just eats through their health bar. Look at that. Almost their entire health bar. And then you've got this gun that goes like... Oh, wait a second. That's interesting. I set my weapon into a totally different mode there. Like, now it can do much heavier attacks, but they're slower, so I don't quite like it.
Oh no, my weapon's still a weapon.
But it's a less useful weapon, so we're just gonna put that in a place where it does... back in the state that it belongs in.
Speaking of states, anyone else strangely unnerved by the fact that these birds have suddenly decided to become seals?
Mine! Mine! Arf! Arf!
This just comes back to one of the best elements.
Who's a good bird? Who's a good bird? Balance this sword on your nose, and I'll give you a fish.
This comes back to one of the best elements of design. Sometimes all you need to do is just tweak one element. In this case, put birds on the ground and they become creepy.
Let's see here.
And look at Quasimodo over there. You won't find Esmeralda behind those gates.
Okay, so that's my healing item. Right, square is the one that lets me throw Molotov cocktails. So, how's about we reward this guy's efforts with the door by setting him on fire?
Burn, burn!
Ow! That guy had a longer reach than I thought he was going to.
Well, see, now he deserves to double burn.
Exactly. That's the easiest way to solve this situation. We got some coins. Great! When we find somebody, we can actually try buying something. Got some cocktails, got a torch. It's all good here. And now that I know that guy isn't there, I can swing back around and get some items. So while we do that, do you have any random topics we could go on to?
As a matter of fact, I do. So, I had a fun. Are you familiar with the web series Game Theory?
Yes, I am actually very familiar. Although I've slowly been getting out of it in recent times.
Ah,
I was gonna say recent years, but I'm like, it hasn't been around that long.
Oh, it's been around for decades.
I guess in terms of internet standards, it's been around for centuries now, but...
He's also... The creator, Matt Pat, also has another channel, Film Theory.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. Although it isn't my passion, so I haven't been watching a whole lot of those.
Oh, that's fine. I wanted to submit a theory to Matt Pat.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the film Jurassic
Because I'm sure he watches this show, but please go on.
Have you ever seen Jurassic Park 3?
Oh, the one with the raptors that can talk to each other?
Yeah.
I have, but I barely remember anything about it except the ending scene. You stole raptor eggs?
Raptor eggs? I wanted to finance the operation. Some of the worst things in the world have been done with good intentions. Mostly Hitler. But yeah, I had a theory.
Item ghetto. Sorry, continue.
Oh, you're good. So my theory is, after rereading the book The Lost World, which takes place on Isla Sorna, which the same island of Jurassic Park 3, I noticed something that caught my attention. The raptors have been stated to pretty much be very savage, ineffectual towards each other, and quick to turn on each other. It's why in The Lost World they quickly started fighting each other once their prey had escaped. So it begs to question, why are they suddenly very organized? Why are they talking to each other? Why are they being intelligent? And of course, why do they look so damn different from their previous versions, i.e. the quills, the more bird-like appearance, etc. The actual reasoning is, let's make them more scientifically accurate and let's give them more colorful designs, all that.
Well, that was fast. Jeez. Just 2 enemies, really? That's all it takes?
Well, yeah. Bloodborne.
Did I get
But then I.
shot in the back too or something? No, that couldn't have been it. Guns don't do damage in this game. We've established this.
Oh, a la carte would beg to differ. But continuing on with my random theory, I had a theory that the raptors in Jurassic Park 3 are actually, much like in Jurassic World, a pack of trained raptors. Because, in Jurassic World, the raptor Blue has the same markings of the male raptors. It's because she's made with African black throat monitor DNA, but that's, beside the point. The raptors in Jurassic World are also stated to have more bird DNA in them. In fact, all the dinosaurs are stated to have bird DNA because, frog DNA led to the sex changes that allowed them to breed unauthorized. So, right there, you have your similar markings and your similar high quantity of bird traits. So, probably wonder. So yeah, you have the markings and the bird traits, which links these two breeds of raptors together. Then there's also the fact that they're organized, can set traps, communicate with each other on a almost human level. That all seems taught. Especially since when they capture Grant, they don't just kill him. Well, they are looking for their eggs, but you'd think the second they didn't smell their eggs on him, they would just, give him the business like all the other prey. Then there's the fact that the kid, Billy, he goes missing because he's on a parasailing adventure, but all the crew of the boat that he's parasailing with, they just suddenly disappear, and there's no evidence of a struggle, which to me signals some kind of military interference. Because, it's like, oh no, the dinosaurs, they've got them. You wouldn't have heard them or seen heard some screams or seen some blood left on the empty boat. No, they're just disappeared. So then that made me think, well, maybe some kind of rogue faction of SEALs or Marines or some kind of Costa Rican government or whatever took them out. Because after all, this is in Costa Rica and it is a restricted island, which, and because it's, restricted international
What's the rest of the
waters.
world hiding from us?
Exactly. They're hiding shit. And what are they hiding? Trained raptors. It would also explain why, at the end of the movie, the Navy, the Marines, all of them respond so damn quickly. Because they're right there. That's why.
You think there's anything that happens in Jurassic World that supports this theory? Anything we learn?
Actually, yes. Have you seen Jurassic World?
I have not, actually.
Oh,
Still something that's on the queue.
Oh, okay. Then without spoilers, yes, and more yes. Because...
Okay, this is bullshit. His gun does damage. That ate through a third of my health bar. Although I guess that's less than everyone else that eats through just 3/4 of my health bar in one hit. Fine, whatever, be that way.
It was a higher level. Have you not played an RPG? Higher level means if they do the same thing, it's going to be better.
I want to see a game that actually addresses that. Like, you recruit an enemy to their side, they stay boss level.
Exactly. I want that, actually.
Fuck game balance, okay? You made a promise to me. You set up a level of expectation here.
Well, you see.
Even if it's just for a little while, I want to command that power.
Well, you see, just like Ash's Charizard, they need to balance out the game. Actually, speaking of which, here's another Pokemon-related gripe.
Okay.
Remember when Ash fought Misty at Cerulean Gym?
Yeah?
And how he would have easily beaten her if he got to use Pikachu?
Mm-hmm.
But Pikachu's like, oh no, Misty's my friend, I can't fight against her. Yeah, it's like, really? Really? Have you ever been
I thought we were over this shit, Pikachu. Like, we already got past the part where we had our differences. Now do what I say, damn it.
Exactly.
I am your trainer, you little electric shit.
Exactly. It's like, it's like every time we rewatch that episode, because I'm an obsessive bastard, I just go, all Pikachu had to do was just dip his tail in the water and just Thunder Wave. Boom, electrified pool, nothing survives.
And yeah, that's what I was about to say. And then they all died.
Exactly! Oh, it would have been so damn easy. But no, no, they're friends, and he...
By the power of the plot.
It's like, it doesn't even make sense, too, because one thing I've learned in martial arts training is that even if you're fighting your friend, give them a good match to show you respect their ability. But no, no, power of friendship. I just can't hurt my friend. She won't be able to take it. She's a fragile little flower. That fragile little flower has a Gyarados, which is not a fragile flower. It's actually a very aggressive Venus flytrap. But yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I feel that if I were to write that episode knowing what I know now, I would actually have Misty beat Ash because she's a fucking gym leader. Just to show that difference of ability. I mean, at this point, Brock's still hanging around, but at the same time, you know he could have crushed Ash too. We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
Although Ash did win fair and square. It was...
I just noticed that I've been dying sooner and sooner. Probably because I'm in the mental death spiral right now where I'm starting to get angry at the game, but I'm ignoring it. It's like, okay, haha, you've had your fun. Let's get this shit back on track, shall we? Nope. You gotta be patient 100% of the time. You step out of line even a little bit, and this game will... Fuck you!
It won't buy you dinner at all.
There. Now I've got it out of my system. We can all move on with our lives.
It's okay.
No, it's really not, because I'm still playing this game, honestly.
It's okay. Wanna know how Dragon Ball came about?
Oh, you mean Super Saiyans? Are you gonna tell this story on the air?
Yep.
Because this was kind of interesting.
So everybody, we all know that one of the most iconic things of Dragon Ball is the Super Saiyan. You see it everywhere, and even if you don't know what it is, you know what it's attached to. But do you want to know how the Super Saiyan design came about? It's because the artist, Akira Toriyama...
What the hell are these guys doing? They obviously know I'm there.
Oh, it's their Day of the Dead parade.
Guys? Hello? Really? I can't believe that fucking worked!
Anyway, Akira Toriyama wanted
Yeah, please continue.
He wanted a faster way to draw the characters. So to do that, he just took out the part where he needed to ink their hair, as well as draw their clothes.
So he made them all blonde.
He made them all blonde and basically removed all their shirts because of the power-up. That's right. Goku is blonde, so Akira Toriyama wouldn't have to ink his hair. The most iconic power-up in anime history. It was made to save time.
Nothing can be sacred anymore, is what you're saying.
No, I want more shit like that. I want to find it. It's like the Incredible Hulk. The reason he's green is because originally he was supposed to be gray. He was supposed to be like Frankenstein's monster. But the printer back then could not handle the gray color consistently and kept turning it greenish. So they just decided to make him green altogether. I love shit like that. I love that. Hey, look at this iconic thing. It was actually made by accident.
Yeah, it's sort of creativity through adversity, that whole bit. The most interesting stories are the ones where the design wasn't on purpose.
Yep. Yep.
It's sort of like that whole... this story is pretty famous among Let's Players by now, but that whole bit where Grant Kirkhope was telling where Ecum Bokum came from.
Yeah.
Or basically most of what Mumbo Jumbo says. How it's all essentially a giant dick joke.
That's perfect.
Yeah, this isn't any better. Like, this guy's still taking multiple hits, even with my weapon in a different state, so let's just stick to the faster attacks that I can actually manage, shall we?
Well, you know.
I don't need to make this any more frustrating for myself.
No, no, make it more frustrating. Let the hate flow through you.
Aw, but I've already let enough hate flow through me. Didn't you hear me lashing out a little earlier?
Oh, and I don't know. I was kind of busy. What happened?
F-bombs were dropped.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Speaking
that.
of F-bombs, how about all of you go to hell, and how about you stay there this time?
Well, you know, magic.
More like bullshit. I kill something, it should stay dead. This isn't I want to be the guy, alright?
Oh, I love that.
Isn't the whole appeal of this game supposed to be the lore?
Oh, you see, instead of
Slowly
having these-
discovering what the story is? This is really fascinating, by the way. I'm learning so much about this pattern that I've seen 3 times already.
Well, see, you're learning through that. You're learning how repetitive the universe actually is.
It's just a constant... Okay, I'm gonna be totally honest about this. My biggest problem with Bloodborne, just in general... One of the reasons I can't stand the Souls series and Bloodborne is because of this shit. I have no tolerance for games that make me do the same thing again and again and again and again, because I'm not learning anything from this. Okay? I've done this already. Let me move on to something new that... Let my brain get stimulated, you know? I'm getting tired of the same exact shit. This isn't compelling. This isn't good gameplay. Alright, this doesn't make me want to play more. It makes me want to pop Fallout 4 into the disc tray instead.
Ooh, no, not Fallout 4.
Yes, Fallout 4. I'd actually argue that that's a I know I'm gonna boil some piss with this statement, but I'd argue it's a better RPG than this.
Oh no. Well, see, that's the thing. I haven't played either, so I can't really weigh in. But at the same time,
Okay, so you have to kill the specific enemy that took your blood echoes. Not get back to where you were. That's what I was confused about earlier. It's like, why am I not finding what I came here to find? Oh, I guess things are different now.
oh yeah.
Hoorah.
Well, here's the weird part. Here's the weird part. Coming back to Pokemon. Pokemon has a repetitive formula where we're level grinding. So what differentiates that from this?
Because at least I'm moving to brand new areas. Okay, that game is designed in such... Look at that shit! One shot! One shot, half my health bar gone. And meanwhile, my gun can't even hit somebody reliably, apparently.
Ugh.
Unless I take advantage of the lock-on system. Yeah, how about you go to hell, dude? Oh my god, fuck this shit. Get out of life.
I think a
Do
lot
not
of them
come
are,
back.
Yeah, get out of here, you dumb idiots. Go. Get out of here, you stupid dumb animal.
I'm kind of proud of myself that it took me 3 episodes just to completely rag on this game's design. I thought it was going to happen sooner, to be honest with you. It's just something that does not agree with me. Like, I always want to get into these games, like I said. I always want to know what the big deal is, like why people are so inspired by this universe. And then I start playing it and I'm like pushed even further away. It just frustrates the hell out of me. I feel like I'm out of the club. Like there's something fundamentally wrong with me. Like I just don't get it. I feel like Total Biscuit playing Rocket League right now. It's like, what the fuck is the big deal? What's the in-joke I'm just not getting? What am I not seeing that everyone else is? I keep going in to try and find it, but it never quite happens the way I want it to. I never have that little aha moment. I never turn around and go, oh, okay, now I get it.
Yeah. You know, it might just not be your cup of tea.
How dare you? This is the greatest game in the universe, don't you see? You guys just don't get it. You're peons. Peons, I tell you.
You know what the weird part is?
What?
Okay, so on the
Oh,
subject-
fuck this guy. Oh, I thought I was gonna die there. Never mind. I thought he killed me at the last second there when he only had like 2 HP left. Please continue.
Oh yeah, one of the reasons I've heard people love this game is that it's survival horror done correctly. The sense that
I'll give you that. I've seen Jim Sterling's episode about that whole subject. About how it puts that same sort of feeling in you where you're jumping at every little shadow.
exactly because
Maybe that's why I'm not doing so good anymore. I'm just running ahead for everything. Come down here, you stupid idiot. And don't attack me in the process. That's against the point of me running down there.
I mean, you are running terrified, so
Can't
It is-
shoot through gates, idiot.
watch as ammo clips through it.
You know-
I've seen cheaper.
No, 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 no. From Software knows what they're doing design-wise.
They do.
Well, I mean, this game wouldn't be hailed as much as it is if the difficulty wasn't on purpose. Like, if anything was wrong in terms of execution, people wouldn't like this series nearly as much as they did.
I mean, there are excellent moments where during interviews people go, "So, what are you going to do with the next Souls game? We're going to make it harder." Okay.
Oh, which makes me
Their
happy
mission
because I'm...
statement-
Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna have to review Dark Souls 3 later this year.
Oh, they're making a Dark Souls 3?
They are, yes.
I'll be there with you. I'll help you review it. I've already got
I'm
my
sure
opening.
you will. I'm sure you will.
I've got my opening sentence ready and everything.
Oh, tell it to me as I end the episode.
Okay. Are you ending the episode?
Oh, yes, that was the cue that we've spent enough time flipping around doing. We've gone from that staircase to this one over the course of 30 minutes. Welcome to Yarnum, ladies and gentlemen.
Ah, okay. So, how do we begin our review of Souls 3? Well, it's as Mahatma Gandhi once said, the fuck is this shit?
And on that note, we'll see you again next time, everybody, on Team Pizza Plays. Until then, I'm Whatthefnu,
And I'm Drawman.
and we will see you again then. Later, everybody.
Later.